Hello, and welcome to Words of Wisdom. Today I'm going to be discussing my political views. There's a difference between being a liberal and politics of being a liberal. Before I introduce my thoughts, let me quickly define my thoughts on the differences between liberal and conservative, so we're all on the same page. To be personally liberal would mean open to new behavior or opinions, willing to discard traditional values. Within the education system, they are mainly concerned with the broadening of persons' general knowledge and experience, rather than with technical or professional training. Politically, it means a person who believes the government should be active in supporting social and political changes. Being a liberal today seems to be more about canceling those who do not agree with them. Liberalism has also been connected to liberty and freedom, which, we think is a good thing. I identify with many liberal traits, but I feel and believe to be fiscally conservative. I believe we are responsible for our own choices. However, I'm not limited to traditional choices. I have no problem thinking outside of the box. There's a big difference, or a big division, that I fall under, which is not liberal or conservative. The definition by Oxford of conservative is averse to change or innovations and holding traditional values. In a political context, favoring free enterprise and private ownership. I totally agree with free enterprise and private ownership. But there's a big dilemma. The problem with liberals these days is not about being open-minded and live and let live. It is, you must accept me and my beliefs, or we will riot and force change. Liberty and freedom does not mean you are entitled to force change onto others. I do not want to force change on anyone. If you are happy living a traditional life, enjoy. If you are happy living an untraditional life, enjoy. No one should force their opinions and choices onto others. Change should be a personal choice. We have the right to live our own lives, but not the right to change or affect our society. There are discrimination laws to protect people of different beliefs, race, color, religion, or sex. Go to court if you are discriminated against. If you want to shut down the streets in a protest and affect others which have nothing to do with your issues, I would have you thrown in jail. I believe the government should be active in supporting its citizens, but I also believe we are responsible for our own choices. If people want to work hard for a living, they should reap the rewards. If people do not want to work, they can enjoy those lazy days of summer in the park because they have no place to live. I do believe in social programs to help those with disabilities who are not in a position to contribute. I believe that helping those with disabilities would also mean finding areas where they can contribute and feel to be an active part in society. The political game of victimization to attack others makes me sick. He is a Nazi, a racist, misogynistic. People jumping on the Me Too bandwagon or other victimization groups is a joke to me. Seriously, we can all find something to identify with being a victim. We have a huge legal system with more laws and rights than people can imagine. If you are victims, file charges and utilize the legal system. That's what it's there for. People who control the media control the masses, and it's sad the media cannot be trusted. I have seen so many lies and manipulation from many sides and realize I can't trust any of it. Measure what people say with what they actually do. Spend some time investigating and try not to jump on any of these bandwagons, which will take you on a long trip to nowhere. To summarize my political views, I would like less government, more freedom and liberty to live the way I choose to, and make the changes I see fit without harassment or control from the government. I should be free from the political activists who feel they have the right to change how I live or what I believe. The government-controlled education system should be unbiased, and teachers should be forced to have their political or personal beliefs in check. I believe it should be the law for the government, president, or prime minister to balance the budget. We, the citizens, should not be penalized for the government's mistake in balancing the budget. If the budget is not balanced, the party responsible should be held accountable. I don't care if the party goes bankrupt or the voters who were responsible for voting them in are collectively held responsible. It just may make people think twice before voting in people who you would not even lend your credit card to. Lastly, I think there should be a flat tax. If you make less money, you pay less money. When you make more money, you pay more money. But the percentage to what we pay should always remain the same. We are already taxed on our taxes. We have income tax, property tax, goods and services tax. Hell, we're even taxed on our death benefits. The bottom line is the government should be held accountable for their word and campaign promises. Unfortunately, most of what we see is a circus sideshow, misdirection and manipulation. Their job is to govern, not be a soap opera entertainment for the media. Well, that's my personal views on politics. Please select like, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks.